Family can hurt you in ways strangers never could. Because when it's your own blood, the people who raised you, shared your childhood, called you one of them, their betrayal cuts the deepest. It happened last summer, a week before my mom's 60th birthday. My brother, Daniel, called me. We hadn't talked much in years, not since I left home after Dad died. He said, "Listen, Mom's party is next Saturday. But, maybe don't come. It's just, you know how things get awkward when you're around." I laughed, trying to keep my voice steady. "Awkward? You mean because I'm not rich like you?" He sighed. "Don't make this about money, Ethan. You've made your choices. We just want Mom to have a good time. No drama. No drama." That was his polite way of saying, "You'll ruin the picture-perfect family image we're putting on Instagram." I hung up without arguing. He didn't even know that, for the first time in years, I could have afforded a real gift for Mom, something special. You see, 2 years earlier I was broke. Living in a tiny apartment, juggling 2 jobs, working nights fixing computers and days studying software development online. Everyone, including Daniel, laughed at me. "Ethan, stop wasting time on that tech nonsense," he'd said. "Go get a real job. You're embarrassing the family." But I didn't listen. I believed in myself. I kept working quietly. And a few months before that call, the startup I'd helped build was bought for millions. I didn't tell anyone. Not yet. I wanted to see who loved me for me, not for money. So when Daniel said I'd ruin Mom's birthday, I decided not to fight back. Instead, I made a plan. The party was held at a luxury venue downtown, the kind with chandeliers, marble floors, and expensive champagne flowing like water. I wasn't invited, but I went anyway. Not to crash it, to watch. I parked across the street and sat in my car, watching through the glass walls. My brother stood tall in his tailored suit, his wife clinging to his arm, showing off jewelry I'm sure he didn't pay for himself. Then I saw Mom, beautiful as ever, wearing a soft blue dress. She looked happy, but tired. I hadn't seen her smile like that in years. For a moment, I wondered if I was wrong. Maybe staying away was the right thing. But then I saw her glance toward the door, once, twice, like she was waiting for someone who never came. My heart twisted. After the guests began eating, I quietly called the restaurant manager. I had already arranged everything. "Hi, this is Ethan Brooks," I said. "Can you please deliver the gift to Mrs. Brooks now?" The manager smiled through the glass, nodded, and walked to the stage. "Mrs. Brooks," he said into the microphone, "a special delivery just arrived for you, from your son, Ethan." The whole room went silent. I saw Daniel freeze mid-bite. The manager handed Mom a small black box and an envelope. She opened the letter first. I'd written, "Dear Mom, you told me once that you dreamed of visiting Italy but could never afford it. So here's something to make that dream real. I hope this year brings you peace, laughter, and the happiness you always gave me. Love, Ethan." Inside the box were 2 first-class tickets to Rome and a key to her new house. The deed was under her name. Paid in full. Mom covered her mouth and began to cry. "My boy." He remembered. Daniel jumped up. "What is this? You can't just..." But Mom turned to him, eyes fierce through her tears. "Don't you dare." I stepped out of my car and walked inside. Everyone turned. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel small. "Hi, Mom," I said softly. She ran to me and hugged me like I was still her little boy. "You shouldn't have done all this," she whispered. I smiled. "You deserve it, Mom." Daniel stood there, red-faced. "Since when can you afford any of this?" I looked at him. "Since I stopped listening to you." He scoffed, but I could see the panic in his eyes. His friends were watching, whispering. His perfect image was cracking. Mom wiped her tears and said, "Ethan, you coming means more than any gift." For the rest of the evening, she didn't let go of my hand. We laughed, took pictures, and I could see the pride glowing in her eyes again, the same pride she used to have when I built my first computer at 14. Before I left, Daniel pulled me aside. His voice was low. "You made me look stupid tonight." I looked him straight in the eye. "No, Daniel. You did that yourself, The day you forgot what family means. I walked out of that hall lighter than ever. For years, I thought I was the family disappointment. But that night, I realized I wasn't the failure. I was the one who refused to quit. Now, every Sunday, Mom comes over for dinner at my house, the one I built with my own 2 hands. She never mentions that birthday again, but I can tell it changed something in her. Sometimes silence isn't weakness. Sometimes staying quiet is just letting your success do the talking. And in that silence, I finally found peace.